The annual Grammy Awards are the Oscars of the recording industry. This year's nominees include ABBA, Adele, Beyoncé, and that's just the A to Bs. So the Grammys are usually associated with pop and rock music, but this year 8 proud British voices are also nominated. I'm at their base at St Anne's and St Agnes near St Paul's, so let's go meet Voces 8. So, I'm with 2 of the longest serving members of the group, Andrea and Barnaby. So, Barnaby, you set it all up, didn't you?
Yes, over 17 years ago now. We've come quite a long way since then.
It's been an incredible success story. How did it all start, and what was the sort of inspiration behind it?
Originally, we were all friends.
Yeah.
If you'd asked us if this was where we were meant to be today, we'd have said no. It was a hobby to begin with, and we were very fortunate in the early years. 2 things: we won a couple of competitions, which was important for our progress, but also the guys who we founded the group with really committed to the ensemble in those early years, which meant we were able to get it off the ground.
Fantastic, but have you managed to keep a lot of the same singers together?
Some of them. So I'm the only one still singing in the group. Andrew's been in almost that long, but a lot of the guys who've left are still involved with the foundation. We're a wider foundation. We do a lot of music education.
So you're touring so much.
We do.
Concerts, it must be quite difficult.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
It's a real commitment, and we often refer to it as being a bit more like a lifestyle choice rather than just a job.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's like being in an orchestra, really. The amount of travelling you do, it's definitely a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, we get to know each other very well.
Yes.
Like brother and sister here.
Yeah. So, how did the combination with Christopher Tin come up, and the Grammys and the whole thing?
Well, he came to us, I'm very pleased to say. It's a pretty nice day when a composer of his stature knocks on the door and says, I've got this idea for a piece. It's 45 minutes long and I'd like to write it for you and the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And so we said, thanks very much, we'd love to be involved.
It was actually during lockdown, wasn't it?
It was, so we had projects on the go, but it was very nice to have some real time to sit down and work on it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's called The Lost Birds.
Yes.
And it has a subtitle,
Extinction Elegy.
But in many ways, there's a lot of hope in it, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that's certainly the point. I mean, it's a celebration in some ways, but also a reflection on the extinction of several species of different birds, but how it reflects on us as humans, how we've been responsible for some of that, but also how it might reflect on our own future in the world, and the fact this hope comes from the fact that we can do something about it still now.
My favourite track is called The Thing with
Hope is the Thing
with
Feathers,
yeah.
which is a lovely title, and it's very optimistic.
It is. It's got that theme that runs through the whole piece as well. I think something that makes the work so brilliant is just the way it's conceived, not just in terms of its narrative, but in terms of its musical
And you had a
narrative
lot of
also.
input, didn't you, from the beginning?
We did, yeah. It's unusual for us that the composer doesn't just come and present the score, but Christopher actually came over to London 6 months in advance of the sessions with a whole set of sketches.
Brilliant.
And we just sat here for a day and recorded all of them, and then he went back and was able to work with some of the others may appear in a future project, who knows, but don't appear in this one.
Well, it certainly worked, and the very best of luck with these awards.
Thank you. Yeah.
stars you met me. Underneath the stars you left me. I wonder if the stars regret me. At least you'll go your free way. Go gently.
I know you're very concerned, as so many of us are, with music education. And how did you get involved with that? And what can you tell us a bit about the work you're doing?
Of course, I mean, we ourselves are here because of the wonderful opportunities we had. We would love for music to be in every community. We'd love for music to be in the curriculum. Isn't there so much science out there that tells us how good that is for all of us? And
Yes.
here, in the position that we now have, which is relatively visible, we want to try and make a difference, not just championing the message, but actually getting out there and
And
doing
you've
the work.
started some sort of all kinds of courses and online activities. And
Yeah, we have a big variety of stuff going on, from us physically being in communities and in schools and colleges, universities, running masterclasses, workshops for all ages. We also have a summer school that we run every year, and a whole team of people outside of just us in Voces 8, a whole education team within the foundation who are out across the world giving this material.
so you're touring all the time. Anything coming up in the UK?
Yeah, we have concerts here, there and everywhere, probably through the spring and early summer. Details are always on our website, voces8.com.
Excellent.
And I think in a couple of days' time we're jetting off to America for a month as well, so that's exciting.
Underneath the stars you left me. I wonder if the stars regret me. I'm sure